Hey, today I want to read you a letter that was written by a fellow named Edward Ozog to the Toronto Sun. I wanted to share it with everybody because it is a real history lesson and something for us all to take note of. Privilege banter is academic nonsense, which was the March 8th editorial in the Sun. Privilege banter is not academic in any genuine sense of the word, as the scientifically bogus ideology of cultural Marxism from which it springs, developed outside of academia in the political scribbling of Engels, Marx, and Lenin, later refined by other Marxist-Leninist ideologues, who saw and continue to see the world through a hierarchy of privilege, in air quotes, in which one is either a privileged oppressor or a member of some disadvantaged and oppressed victim group. This poisonous belief system, which is an ideology of envy, resentment, and often violent hatred, masquerading as an ideology of social justice, aka socialism, first entered academia in the 1930s in the so-called Frankfurt School at Goethe University, Germany, from which it spread to North America when some of its members fled to the United States in 1934, setting up shop at Columbia University, New York. Not social justice, but oppression and mass death have been the defining hallmarks of every socialist regime ever tried. Just think about that. The Soviet socialism of Lenin and Stalin, whose defining characteristics were executions, mass starvations, and slave labor camps. The National Socialism, or Nazism, of Hitler and his genocidal hatred of the Jews and other Untermenschen, subhumans. Mao Zedong's China, where arbitrary executions, purges, and forced labor caused at least 40 million deaths. The killing fields of Pol Pot's Cambodia, the hellhole that is North Korea, and the pauperized population of Maduro's Venezuela. Call the nonsensical name-calling of privilege for what it is, an excuse to express unvarnished hate. And that's what we have now, folks, going on in the form of Antifa, and for some bizarre reason, our Western cultures don't want to stand up in unity and protest vehemently against this. We're allowing these people who are infiltrating us and the ones that are here already and trying to shut us up and not allow us to express our ideas, we're allowing that to happen. And before you know it, we're going to be wondering what the heck happened to our basic rights as a society. So it's good to know that there are a few of us out there, maybe many of us out there, that are still on the right side of truth and freedom of speech. And to those of you who understand what I'm talking about and who are carrying the torch and leading this search for liberty and democracy and all that we stand for in the Western world, I say God bless and stand strong in the face of the opposition.